I watched them from behind a pillar near gate 27, her voice already echoing through the airport. The twins were running in opposite directions, their father's face a picture of resignation. I clutched my boarding pass, a symbol of my freedom. A choice I'd put off for 10 years, but was now finally taking. I turned away, not bothering to say goodbye. My phone buzzed as they realized I was gone, but I ignored it. I'd waited too long for this, they just didn't know it yet. Emily used to braid my hair when I was 5, humming softly as she worked. When she finished, she'd say, "You're my little doll." I believed her, following her everywhere, carrying her books, and laughing at her jokes. But then something changed. Maybe it was when she had the twins, or when our mother got sick, or maybe Emily just got used to someone else carrying the weight she didn't want. I went from being her little sister to an unpaid nanny, therapist, and punching bag. "You're so good with them," she'd say, shoving a diaper bag into my arms as she left for her errands. "They listen to you," she'd text, halfway through her spa weekends. When our parents died, she moved in, and I became her solution. I realized it most on holidays, when we'd book a family trip and she'd invite me. One flight, one hotel room, one twin in each of my arms, while she sipped mojitos poolside. I wasn't their aunt, I was their babysitter. And they didn't even say thank you. Last year, I got food poisoning on the 3rd day of the trip, and she dropped the kids at my bed, saying they'd stay with me while she and her husband went hiking. That's when I understood, Emily didn't love me, she used me. So when she sent the itinerary and the smiling emoji, I smiled back. I said yes, packed light, booked my own flight, and paid cash. I told them I'd meet them at the gate, and they never questioned it. She was too confident I'd fall in line again. But this time, I didn't pack for the tropics, I booked a quiet cabin in British Columbia, no kids, no screaming, no Emily. Just silence and escape. As they boarded their flight, I disappeared. She tried to call and text, but I ignored them. I waited 3 days, letting her sweat, before responding. "I'm not your babysitter. Not anymore." She knew she'd spin it, and sure enough, I got calls from relatives I hadn't spoken to in years. "She's just tired, you know how moms are," they said. She said I offered to help, and she's heartbroken. I forwarded the message thread, screenshots, voice notes, and old texts. Proof that for 5 years, my name meant free labor in her house. The narrative collapsed, and family stopped calling. Even her husband messaged me once, saying, "I wish I could leave too." A week later, she showed up at my apartment, screaming through the door. "You're selfish, you embarrassed me, they missed you." I sat on the couch, calm and steady. Her words couldn't touch me anymore. She banged on the door twice, then silence. After a minute, I opened it, and she was still there, eyes red, hands shaking. I stepped out, met her gaze. "You made me small for years," I said. "You weaponized guilt and called it love. That ends now." I handed her a box, containing toys, drawings, and a letter to the twins. "You can tell them I love them," I said, "but I'm not their parent, that's your job." Then I closed the door. It's quiet now. I sleep through the night, number 3 a.m. feedings, no screams, no guilt. I go where I want, when I want. And sometimes, yes, I miss the kids. But I don't miss the way she made me disappear. Because I didn't ruin her vacation, she ruined years of my life. All I did was stop letting her. And the thing about walking away, it doesn't make you cruel, it makes you free.